If you are an artist and want to go to Italy, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Natalie and welcome to my channel designed to inspire artists and promote creativity. As an artist, I knew I wanted to travel to Italy, explore all the sites, get inspiration, and go to an art store. I'm going to make a whole video about my Italy trip, but this is the art store portion because it was so fabulous inside and it totally blew away my dreams of an art store because it was even better than I imagined. It was crammed with all kinds of little things that I recognized, brands from America, but I also recognized European brands that I've heard of from the German people I follow, such as the Schmincke watercolors, some good easels, some brushes, Da Vinci, which are also made in Germany. So I had a really fun time. And now for easel shopping. So I'm in Italy and I found this art shop close to the Pantheon, and they have watercolor easels. So I have a circular one and I also have a rectangle one, and they both fit really nicely. This or like this. So I'm trying to decide between them. They're only €4.50. I also got 3 Da Vinci brushes, and it says the store name, Ditta Poggi, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, Roma. And so I got this nice filbert, cat's tongue, and a tiny brush for 14 and a 20 to do my watercolor with. So I'm back home and I have my Da Vinci bag from that store in Italy. And I'm just going to show you what exactly I got. So I have not actually used any of these yet, so this will be a first time. So I ended up getting the 16 in a round form, and the 12 cat tongues brush, and the 4 little brush. So these are the 3 I ended up getting, plus Unico Infinito, which is not a Da Vinci brush. So I will be doing a review on that later in a different video. But I want to test out these 3 Da Vinci brushes so you can see how they work and how they are used. So I did like how big it was, so I could cover a big space in a short amount of time. I consider this a big space because I work small. We now have the cat's tongues brush, which I have heard, if I can take this off, that it can be used for flowers and leaves in a very nice way because it has that point that goes into the big belly of the brush. There we go. So it might be a little, oh, it's quite hard. We'll just try that blue again. Do a streak. I'm gonna need to use a lot more paint. So it does flatten out nicely to get a bigger stroke. Let's try it again. There we go. And here's flowers. You press it down really lightly and then you apply more pressure. It makes a nice petal. And obviously, because this is my first time, I'm still learning the practice, but this is what I got it for to try to do. And then it can work for leaves too, right? That point and going out to that big edge. All right, now we're going to do the little brush. Let me clean off this brush. All right, we're ready for the number 4. So I want to show you, I do have a number 4. This is Royal and Langnickel, but it's a round. So I wanted a dagger brush in a 4. It's called a dagger brush because it's pointed at one end and it's flat like a filbert. But the point is higher at one end so that you can get some really nice lines. There we go. All right, so I'll do some lines down here. There we go. It's beautifully nice, very detailed brush, but it can also be used with these strokes. You can make really nice mountain ranges out of them because they're thicker on one side and thinner on the other, so you can get thin line or change it around and get a thick line. Then you can do designs, really pretty. So obviously this takes more work to make a leaf, but you do have more control versus using a cat's tongue brush. If you practiced at it, you'd probably get pretty good. This does give you more control. Some people like the non-control in watercolor though. I tend to like the details and control, but I also want to get away from that because there is a part about watercolor where it's beautiful to not have that control and just go with spontaneity, and I need to get better at doing that. So yeah, I really like this dagger brush. I've never had a dagger brush before. And now I think you should get one. Anyway, comment below which brushes you guys like to use and what you use them for, because obviously different brushes are used for different things. So this is for only small details. I'm not going to do a huge expanse with them. And then for big details, obviously, and you can get different sizes of cat brushes, rounds, daggers, filberts. So these are just the sizes I got and the kinds. So thank you for watching. So now I want to show you some of the things I've done with these brushes. So I'm just experimenting with them right now. And so this is just one of my watercolor sketchbooks that I've just been laying down when I'm wet and then going in. The cat brush works out really nice to lay down colors, and then the dagger brush to do some of the details. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you like these brushes, please comment below and comment if you got them.